Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Giants, Tyler Mahle. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that's how this series begins. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one, Joey Bart.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
That's off the corner.
Horwitz launched a homer in his most recent game. And it's fouled away. Just getting started here in San Francisco. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
Mahle, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Braxton Ashcraft. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In the air, left field. Horowitz ranging back. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rafael Devers.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Adames in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him. Out number 3. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And there's a foul ball.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And O'Neal is struck out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Malley, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling, but from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Joey Bart in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air to left center, and it falls. And now 2 aboard. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. slider got him for strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in San Francisco, Rafael Devers. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And Devers hits that one. One away. Productive outs, big knocks. He's doing it all.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a legit run producer. Comes through when the lights are the brightest, the pressure is the highest.
Grounder off the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Now he breaks his bat. Flores. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Flores in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And one away.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Ozuna, the big bear. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Nope, outside.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates.
Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well,
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of it. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Bryce Eldridge. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And a 1-1. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. In the air, left field. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball 2.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Cruz has a beat on it. And that is the inning. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the top of the fourth. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Another 1-2. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
That clips a corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. Swing and a ball popped up. Ramos flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 down, nobody on. Flares it into the outfield. And that will fall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that's like
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So far, he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Singy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good start against this lineup, doing it again today.
Here's your 1. Ground ball left side. On to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Willie Adames stands in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fouled off. He was late. In the air, foul off first. Flores takes it in for the out.
Up next
2 down.
for the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. To first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Jared Triolo. And that is out of play.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1.
No,
and on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Left field. Ramos takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Nope. Ball 1.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. Lee gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. A rise. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Chopped left side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Oracle Park, Matt Chapman with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Out towards right center field. Cruz moving under this one. And there's 1 down. Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog. When he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit, grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. That ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The 0-2. Absolutely throws him with the backdoor slider for strike 3.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neill Cruz.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Adames whips it to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score, and the Pirates take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 46, in the game for the first time this season. This is Joey Bart. In the air out to center. Stretches out and hauls it in. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 down. back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Sends it to first. One pitch and one out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ozuna stands in now and watches strike one.
No, that's a ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next, the Pittsburgh left fielder, Spencer Horwitz.
Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 1-0.
Up.
Flores off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Ripped to right. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco, Dominic coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good call featuring him to start the broadcast booth. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
Gonzalez to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Towards first. Flores steps on the bag. 2 gone now. And a foul ball.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's Brandon Lau.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Lau wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. To third, Chapman. Whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Yes.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Hey, one.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sam Hentges takes over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute the finish.
Base hit! In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now it's going to be Jared Triolo. Triolo in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Home half of inning number 8. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mason Montgomery.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, right field. Mangum takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Elliot Ramos. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. And that one hammered. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. That should get the dugout going. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now. So 2 down, Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Gregory Soto. That's the third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And now the first baseman, Rafael Flores. 1 for 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Buto.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Smoked on the ground to second. Arise onto first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The designated hitter, Marcel Ozuna.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Whoa.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Got him looking for the strikeout. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Now it's the hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Across is the winning run, and the Giants walk it off and win it 3-2.
You know, he had to feel the pressure of winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.